Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, you guys. Every time, can't help it. Can't help it. Gotta eat that chicken. Well, hello. Are you the star of the show? Come on. You want to read? Hello, hello. Sorry, I had to heat my coffee up. Sorry I missed your call, but I was on here waiting for people to come on. So I went and got my coffee heated up since nobody was here yet. How's everybody? Hello, hello. So I have Leslie up first for one card message, $10. Zelle or Cash App, please. Unless you've made prior arrangements with me to send it through PayPal, then do so. Thank you, Cranky. No problem, Shelly. I was supposed to call you when I just got done. I just came back in the door from walking buttons again. She went once, but I had to take her again, so. Just got back in. You'll get 2 one-card messages. Okie doke. All right, first one is for Leslie. Leslie, first message is for you. One card message. All right, Leslie. So your one card message comes up with the 5 of Cups. But Leslie, I'm going to use Spirit as well. So I'm going to tell you, Leslie, with your one card message. And thank you for your purchase. This is yes, energy focusing still on the past. True. But it's also acceptance here. It's acceptance. So you've definitely come a long way, baby, so to speak. With this card of the 5 of Cups, it does talk about the loss and the sorrow, the hardship. It does talk about all the disappointments, even the almosts, like the things that almost came to fruition, things that almost could have gone better, almost could have been a permanent relationship, almost, right? But it's acceptance. That's the biggest word that I have for you with this message is the acceptance. You've accepted something for what it is, or you finally saw something now for what it truly is. This is a great card for you because it talks about that you're willing to accept what's in front of you, accept whether it was for you or not for you, and move forward. So today's message from that card for you alone talks about you maybe also dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces, perhaps a water sign. So this is talking about moving on, and this is where you're at now. It's talking about you're just about to start to find peace, serenity, even in personal achievements. Even though there were some setbacks, you're about to recover from all of those. Your bereavement, so to speak, is over with. The mourning of something lost, something that did not come all the way to fruition as you expected. So the good news is you've overcome that challenge. You're moving on to something bigger and better. You're now able to have the doors open so opportunity can walk through without anything in its way. No distractions, no arrangements, like nothing's disarranged now. Everything is getting organized and setting itself up for your journey. And your journey is just about to begin. What you've been on before were more lessons. Now you're working on your journey. Carlos is next. Carlos, I received your payment. Carlos is then, and then Shelly. Carlos, you have, my friend, the Eight of Cups. So your one card message today with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups normally talks about disappointment, maybe even feelings of abandonment. Also talking about withdrawing, pulling back from something, trying to pull your energy back from something, trying to see something for what it is, trying to accept something on its own terms of what it is. But at the same time, even though it's about walking away and leaving something behind, it's also about an opportunity that's about to show up for you. Not only is money, finances showing here that it's going to bloom for you, but it's also showing that love. And it's feels like it's brand new. It feels like there's going to be some type of communication with somebody that you are on, or you have an equal, like a common element. In other words, there's something that you and this person either are fighting for, trying to reach a certain goal at the same time, or the same goal. But this person has a lot in common with you. You're going to find that, yeah, you might have others who just, bide your time or fill your time, or maybe others that, can keep you busy here and there. But you're going to find this one person that's going to feel like you've been waiting for them forever. So that's what's about to come for you with your one card message. Shelly. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you. Shelly. Okay, Shelly, you have 2 cards coming up. Shelly's 2 cards. Okay, Shelly. All right. Shelly, first one comes up with the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles message talks about, you've been not focused so much on the inside, so much on the outside. It also talks about, like the inside, it's talking about even your home. This is talking about cleaning out, clearing out. There's things that you just refuse to discard, things that you just refuse to want to do, so to speak. It's kind of like somebody in spirits wanting to give you a swift kick in the butt and say, hey, look, this and this need to be taken care of. It's like there's closets, and these closets, it's more like a lot of coats, lots of coats. And these coats are like, you're never going to wear like 7 of them. And they could be donated, they could be sold, they could be a lot of things. But what they shouldn't be is taking up all this space. So they're showing me that there's a lot of things that need to, it's like a lot of years of buildup. There's a lot of things that just really need like your attention. It's like you've ignored, out of sight, out of mind, you've ignored, but it is coming time for you to be able to sort through and discard. They're showing me it's there's a reason for it. And it's like it's always like it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. It belongs to me, it's mine, it's mine. And it's almost like it's like you're filling up this whole bucket with rocks and rocks and rocks and rocks, and you have so many rocks. Like, what are you going to do with all them rocks? So Spirit's just trying to push you to really decide to pick a space, pick a room, pick a closet, pick a something, pick a drawer, pick a cabinet, pick something. Say, you know what? You're right. You're right. Because you're wanting things to come in to life, but there's no really room for them. There's more shoving and more fitting and squeezing and combining and squishing instead of just placing and putting. You understand? Understand what I mean? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure anybody who's lived in our house more than 5 years got stuff to do. Trust me. Okay, your second card comes up. Is the Three of Cups. So you got the Three of Cups too. Somebody else had Three of Cups. So you got the Three of Cups, and that talks about celebrations. It's talking about coming together. It's talking about everybody joining in, everybody having the same goal. But it's also on the flip side, and they're showing me the card. They're going like this to me. They're showing me the card flipping like, and also Three of Cups is three is a crowd. Three is a crowd. It's like you're already in over your head. And with three, it's only complicating matters more. Things are not fair to one as they're not fair to the other. What you're pointing at and what you're saying you don't like with one person is exactly what you're doing to the next person. So it's kind of like reflection time. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Who's up next? Angel? All right. Oh, Denise says next is Cranky. Angel's 3 cards. Miss Daisy. Okay. Okay, Miss Daisy. So, Miss Daisy, if you're taking a 1-card message, that's $10. If you're asking a specific question, that is $33.33. So, be careful of what you're purchasing. One question is $33.33. 1 card with a message, no question, is $10. Okay? Just so we understand each other. Okay, Miss Daisy? All right, so right now, next is Cranky. Cranky, 1-card message. Cranky, you're stepping up. We got you. All right, Cranky. All right. All right. So, Cranky, you have a juggling card, which is 2 of Pentacles. Your card is definitely the juggling card. It is about making a choice. This could be you making a choice, or this could be somebody around you making a choice. This is definitely with your emotions on the waves right now, meaning you know how the waves come in the ocean and they come in and they go back out and they come in and they go back out. So right now your emotions are on the waves. You're not sure how to ride this one out, so to speak. This is talking about Spirit allowing you to be patient and wait to see how things either fall together or fall apart. Now, fall together in your end, fall apart on their end. Understand that fall together on your end, fall apart on their end. Somebody around you also is very much contemplating about making choices and decisions. It's like their biggest fear is the embarrassment of them walking away from a situation and having to face other people with that. This also is about the disappointment that this person that you're involved with, this person who's been let down before by parents, one way or the other, either a mother or father, somebody has let them down before. They don't want to do the same to their child, if that makes sense to you. So this is what they're balancing, juggling. And not to mention they are juggling resources, trying to figure out. They know what is in their best interest, but they're feeling like they are being pushed to make a choice or decision. So be patient. Be patient. As I said, what's coming for you and what's going to be a challenge for them is on the way. Is on the way. Hey, cut that out. All right. A lot of eyes. Yeah. That's what they said. Okay. Next up is... Who's the next one? The Angel, right? Did Angel get cards? Or... What's that noise? Okay, Angel has 3 cards. Is that what you're saying? Angel has 3 cards. Okay. All right, Angel, 3 cards. All right, Angel, 1, 2, 3. All right. Angel, your first card is the 2 of Swords. Your second card is the Chariot card. And your third card is the 8 of Pentacles. Card number 1, a compromise is needed with the 2 of Swords. A compromise is needed. It seems that there is negotiating going on between somebody you care about very much and somebody who cares very much about you. There's somebody that's trying to either work a deal, work out a situation, or come up with a plan. Your second card talks about, with the Chariot card, it is talking about taking action now. And this could be perhaps either you needing to take action, needing to find the confidence in this person, needing to still feel ambitious and excited, but at the same time, you're fighting this feeling of disappointment. But with this vehicle, it's talking about things are going to start to move very quickly. Finally coming forward, coming toward you. So a lot of this disappointment is finally going to be addressed, and attention is going to be given. Focus is going to be happening, and then everything's going to move quickly forward. Third card. The heck? I don't know. Candle burning. You have the 8 of Pentacles is your last card. Your last card is the 8 of Pentacles, which talks about work, enjoyment. It talks about mastering of your skills. There's something that you're wanting to brush up on. There may be something that you're wanting to do. Somehow, some way you're wanting to bring in more income. And I don't understand how, but what they're saying is you're wanting to bring in more income. There's also a decision around employment that's coming up, whether that's for you or whether that's for your person. But either way, this is a decision that's going to need a lot of tools, a lot of ideas, even other people to support and encourage and help. And somebody's waiting on an answer from somebody so that they can come toward you. This person is being limited right now on their either movements, on their travel, on their plans. They're being just kind of stuck right here. They have to meet some type of agreement, or they have to meet some type of standards, or so many hours, or either maybe it's even a dollar amount. But whatever it is, they're going to come up with it on their own. You are not to assist with money. You are not to assist with anything but encouragement and support. No matter how bad it is that you want this person toward you, do not, and this is a message from Spirit, do not give anybody money to come toward you. Do not. Do not. Do not. If they want to get towards you, they can get there. They can make it just fine going other places, on other trips, doing other things, seeing other people. But all of a sudden, they can't have enough money to come and see you. No, see, when they want to come see you, they're going to make the money. They're going to have the money. They're going to be able to do it. And when they're choosing to go see somebody else, that's what they're going to do. So my answer is from Spirit. Do not give this person any money. All right, that is your message. Who's up next? Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. So I need to know what you paid for. Did you send Miss Daisy? Okay, Angel, I mean it. Miss Daisy, did you send 3333 for a question? Mods, don't forget to add in if they're doing one question, it's 3333. Otherwise, the messages are just $10. Good morning, Tammy. How are you, beautiful? How are you? How's everything going? How's Mr. Scott? January is almost here. I can't wait till you take your pre-admission testing. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Renata. Yeah, it's just a one-card message. Yep, $10. Yep, no questions asked, though. Just understand. It's just me pulling a card and giving you a message. Yep, $10. No problem, $10 each. Miss Daisy, I'm waiting for you, please. Miss Daisy, I need to know how much you sent. It is $33 for one question. I know you had a question. One question is $33. All right, Tammy. You're going to do great. Take your time. Read the questions slowly and carefully. Understand what you're reading, and you'll be fine. She sent 10, so she gets one card message. Okay, coming up, one card message, Miss Daisy. One card message. Coming up, Miss Daisy, here we go. All right, Miss Daisy, a compromise is needed between you and somebody else. Somebody else is not willing to jump forward first. Somebody is waiting. They're waiting for the right time or until they feel it's the right time. This Two of Swords is about making a decision and possibly cutting something out. So you may be willing to cut something out and try to move forward. Or at the same time, it could be that, again, a compromise is needed between the two of you in order to maintain this relationship or to get it back on the right track. Without a compromise, you have nothing left. So that is your message, Miss Daisy. I just did your message. Without a compromise, there's nothing. Somebody's waiting. They're waiting to make a decision. Perhaps you'll be the first one to reach out. I feel like you don't want to be. But you might as well be if you're waiting and getting anxious over it. You might as well get the ball rolling. But there is going to be a negotiation needed or it will not work out. Okay. Renata, for Kelly first. One card message for Kelly. For Kelly. Kelly, you know what? Stop being afraid to go for your desires. This message talks about sometimes you maybe don't have enough confidence in yourself, or sometimes you're afraid of what the outcome will be. You're afraid of the end results, but it feels like there is definitely two interests around you, and maybe you're even trying to figure out and even juggle a decision between the two of these people. But there does seem to be somebody who's extremely into you or attracted to you, somebody who's wanting to know more. But at the same time, there's somebody you're not trusting. Spirit's just saying to go for, hey, Moon. Spirit's just saying to go for your desires. Follow your heart. Don't let anything else guide you directly or differently because it's what your heart wants and desires. And in order to satisfy that desire, you must take a risk. Regret? No, you don't need any regrets. Take a risk. A safe risk, but take a risk. All right, Renata, your $10 card pool. Renata. Again, you guys, we're doing this special. It is a Christmas special. It is only $10 today for this one card message. No questions asked. One card spirit message. Now, Renata. Oh, Renata. Oh, boy. Take my allergy pill. Renata, you got the Two of Pentacles. Oh, of course you did. So, Renata, you're up right now. You got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Payman. With the Two of Pentacles, You do have multiple priorities, a lot of things going on. You might have your business, you might have your relationship, you might have a friendship, then you have family issues. But time management seems to be your biggest thing. Trying to find enough time to do this, to do this, to do this, and trying to time things, like trying to catch somebody, trying to run into somebody, trying to make it a coincidence. You have a lot of heavy decisions weighing on you too right now. It's kind of like before you were giving a lot of other people, 2 other people, 3 other people, you were giving them the power. Like, I'll wait for them to make a decision. I'll wait to see what they're going to do. How about doing what you want to do? How about making a decision this time and you deciding, well, I'm available, well, I'm not available. Yes, I'd like to. No, I wouldn't like to. You be the one to make a decision. Make a decision whether this person is worth your time and energy, or whether you know what, you just need to ignore them and move forward. You have a decision to make. That's what they're talking about with the 2 of Pentacles. You are trying desperately to balance this out, and it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time, but one person is going to prove something different to you than the other. Danielle. Hello, Miss Helen. It was always nice to see you. Nice to see you, too. Sorry, I only sent 10 in. I'm not exactly in the same financial situation I was a couple years ago. I know you're always on point. Oh, that's okay. Danielle, it is only $10. It is only $10 anyway. You just did perfect. And I appreciate you. So you purchased a 1-card message, Danielle? No problem. Danielle, 1-card message for Danielle. All right, Danielle, let's see what Spirit has. Danielle, you're doubting yourself in a situation. You're doubting your choices, or you're doubting your decision that you made. You're wondering if you did the right thing. It's almost like you're not very confident in the way that something resulted, or the results of something. I have the Hierophant card here, which talks about conventional wisdom, is what the Hierophant talks about. Like your beliefs, when you were growing up, the beliefs that were instilled in you. Also, somebody who was like your mentor or your teacher or somebody you looked up to. But sometimes your truth may appear a little bit different than the other person's truth. Danielle, you can't compare yourself or your situation to anybody else's. It's different because you're different. There's a lot of changes that you're wanting to happen. You're wanting to make happen. It's almost like you feel like you can't figure out how to do that, but actually you do know how. Changing people, places, and things seem to help a lot. Getting rid of people who seem to weigh you down keeps you from flying, but getting rid of them allows you to fly much freer, right? Telling yourself that you can't is exactly right. You can't. But telling yourself you can is exactly right. You can. So it's time to stop believing in everybody else and everybody else around you who is the problem solver, so to speak, but yet they've got more problems than you do. So kind of take your own food for thought. Trust your own intuition, your own gut, and see where that takes you. Start trusting you a little bit more. You're giving somebody too much credit, too much of your time. They're not putting in the effort. And trust me, if they want you, or they want to, they would put in the effort. You wouldn't have to ask them. You wouldn't have to beg them. You wouldn't have to text them all the time. You wouldn't have to do anything. When somebody wants to be with you, they're going to show you that left and right because they don't want to lose you. And if somebody doesn't care, they're going to show you that too. All right? That's your message. Payman's using her credit. Gotcha, Payman. All right, Payman, this is for you. I hope you can hear it on the train. Timestamp, please, too. 30 minutes in and 20 seconds. All right, Payman, your card for today is the Queen of Cups. Payman, you have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups talks about counseling, therapy, being a compassionate person. It's also about receptive energy. Now, the emotions with this goes water emotions, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Payman, sometimes it's easy to look at something as a cup half full or half empty. It's very easy to choose half empty, feeling like you're losing something, like you're without, or like your hopes are dampened or stepped on. But the truth is, the cup is actually half full because you're wanting to add to it. You're wanting to complement so many things, like add to so many things that are around you. There are a lot of positive things that are coming towards you, and there's a lot of positive things that you're wanting to change and make even better. You feel like there's delays or no hope in a certain situation, but the truth is, if you want that to happen, it doesn't have to take 2 years to happen. It doesn't have to take 3 years to happen. If you're wanting a dramatic change, you have to be willing to take the risk, face your fears, and go after what it is that you desire and want. You know, you're not promised tomorrow. None of us are. So if you're not happy in where you live right now, if you're not happy with the job that you have, if you're not happy in the being single right now, those changes can come by just making one change, and the rest will follow. Payman, I do see you being able to move sooner than you believe. I do see an opening and an opportunity for growth, but for change also where job and work is concerned. There's some things that you're going to need to put the pieces of this puzzle together in order to get to the goal that you're wanting to get to. So it is going to balance out. It is going to balance out in your favor. Be patient. Shocking news is also coming your way, is what I hear. All right, Lynn is up next. Okay, Danielle, thank you. I'm in a whole new city, miles away from everyone. It's scary, it's hard, but I feel like I'm supposed to be here. Good. So I'm holding my ground that nobody can convince me otherwise. Exactly. You know what? Find things in that area, attractions, displays, museums, or whatever it is that you're into. Find things that make you happy. Find that favorite little reading place or Barnes & Noble or coffee shop or whatever it is that you like. I'm sorry, I was looking at my dog. And go for it. Start spending time there and meeting people, birds of a feather that flock together. So meeting people who have the same likes as you do. And before you know it, you'll make a nice group of friends there, especially with work. You'll make a nice group of friends there, and you'll be actually glad that you moved. Because this new beginning, this fresh start, it's always hard, right? When you first learned how to crawl and then walk, it's always hard. But once you got going, you was riding bikes, you was running down the street, you was doing everything. So be patient. Be patient. The fact that you're willing to learn and wanting to change, that's all you needed. And now just trust the timing of you know who. All right. Lynn is up next. All right, Lynn, one card message coming up. So nice to see everybody here. Thank you for coming in. I know it's getting close to the holidays, so y'all's are getting busy. I know you're getting busy, whether you're cooking, cleaning, baking, or hell, just sleeping. Whatever you're doing. Wrapping presents, whatever you're doing. A beautiful lake nearby you, and the kids went every week at least once. Nice. Oh, man, me too. Water is definitely, it's beautiful. You just make sure that there's no alligators that are going to come out of that lake, because sometimes people go walking their dog past those lakes, and an alligator will come out of nowhere and come up and attack. So make sure there's no animals in there. All right, Lynn. All right, Lynn, you got 7 of Wands. You got 7 of Wands, Lynn. Stand your ground. Somebody may be trying to sway you or your decisions. Somebody may be trying to convince you that something's changed when it hasn't, and you know it hasn't. You have to kind of defend what's yours right now, because you know what? You worked so hard to get back everything that you lost. So you're not going to be so easily to give it away again, right? You're not going to let somebody just take it from you. Now, it doesn't mean not to have open ears, but open eyes as well. It doesn't mean not to give somebody an opportunity to prove through actions, because all of this is just this. Show me. Show me. And if you can't show me, then keep going. Don't waste my time. It's like you don't want to play these childish back and forth bullshit high school games. All right? 7 of Wands. Defend what is yours. Stand your ground. Whatever that you're waiting for, hoping for, working on, just stick to it. There might be some other things that are needed, or some paperwork that's filled out, or there's appointments that might have to be made, or whatever the case may be for you. They're showing me there's going to be some more details that are needed, or some more input from you somehow, some way. So whatever that is, just do it. Just do it. And don't do it with, oh, God, now I got to do this. Just do it and say, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'll be glad to do it. Let me just do this, because then they can't say that it's not all taken care of, or it wasn't all signed, or it's not all handled. So whatever your situation is currently, Lynn, stand your ground. Believe in yourself. You've worked so hard to get this far. Ain't no way in hell you're going backwards. Ain't no way in hell. Not without somebody proving that they've changed. All right. Yeah, Monopoly Junior is right, Cranky. Ain't happening. All right. Who's up next? Who is up next? Who's up next? Yep, you do have protection. Absolutely, you do. Mountain lions. Oh, no. Yeah, well, you might have protection, but you also have brains. So listen, there's plenty of people that's been attacked by them. So you have to kind of go more to an area that's got a lot of people in it. Don't go where it's secluded and it's just you and your kids and that's it. Nobody else is around for miles. Don't go there. Please don't go there. Because we don't, listen, you ain't going to play games with them. And if there's mountain lions, and there's other things too. So be careful. Be careful. All right? When they're hungry, they're hungry. If there's mountain lions, there's got to be bears too. So be really careful. Be really careful. Stay in a more populated place, okay? There's plenty of things to do in nature in a more populated area. Local parks and playgrounds and things of that nature. Please, please, please. Unless you're on a guided tour with a whole bunch of other people, don't be by yourself. Please don't do that. Dear God, please don't do that. Okay, finished? Okay, good. Yeah, don't do it. It ain't worth it. You know how big mountain lion is? You know how much power they got? They pounce on you. You're done. You're done. And their teeth open up so wide, they get you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, we're finished. All right, so now, anybody want to do pendulum? Yes or no pendulums? Buttons, what is the problem here, honey? You're not feeling good today? Baby, what is it? What is it? Look at this. I don't think she feels good today. What is it, honey? What? Huh? Her don't feel good? What? Some hurting? What is it? Can you hear? Honey, what is it? You don't feel good, Buttons? Come here. Come here. Here, baby, come here. Over here, Buttons. Buttons. Sometimes her mind's not with it. Buttons. Here. Buttons. Here, Buttons. Buttons. Oh, she's like out of it. Buttons. Come here, girl. Come here, honey. Come here, over here. Come here. Come here. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it, honey? What is it? What? Her don't feel good? Your tummy hurts you? You want a treat? Is that what you want? You want a treat? What you got in your hair? You won't let me brush it today. Let me see. What do you want? You want a treat? Will that make you feel better? Let me see. Let me see if I got one. Let me see if that'll make you feel better. I want a treat? All right, let me get it. You want a treat? It's right there. It's right there. Over here. Right there. Buttons. It's over there. Buttons, here's your treat. Here. Right there, honey. Right there. Buttons, your treat is right there. Buttons over there. Right there, honey. Oh, boy. Here. Here. Oh, Jesus. Here. Here's your treat. You can't see. What's the matter? Here. Here. Here's your treat. Yeah. Your eyes bad again? What is it, honey bun? What is it? You lay down, okay? Go take a nappy. Go on your bed. You want to go on your bed and take a nappy? Watch, you're going to walk into the table. Watch it. Come on, Button, stop coming by the table and go lay down. I don't want you to get hurt. Come on. Come on, girl. You want me to pick you up? Ugh. All right. I got you. All right, I got you. All right. Let me fix it. There. All right. You don't feel good, huh? I don't feel good. You just want me to hold you? Yeah, you just want me to hold you. You're the good girl. She's making noise like she don't feel good, like she's hurting. Oh, okay. All right, you want to get down? All right. Go ahead. She'll let you love her for a minute, and then she wants to get down. Look. Go lay down. Go night-night in your bed. Go night-night in your bed. Go lay down in your bed. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go lay down in your bed. She started to go to the bedroom door and then turn around. So does anybody want to do pendulum, yes or no? Muna, she's scaring me because she threw up again this morning. It was the second day in a row. And then finally I took her out to go to the bathroom, and then she came in and she ate. Now she's walked right into the chair. Literally walked right into the chair. Staring at you see her? Buttons. Come on, Buttons. Buttons, you're not stuck. It's not a wall. You guys, that's sad because I think she's coming to the time. You know, I hate to even think about it because when I take her outside on the leash, I guess because it's so open area, she just wants to run. And I let her run and I try to run with her. And she loves it. But then her legs start shaking in the back. She can't stand up too well. Sometimes I got to pick her up and bring her home. Most of the time she can walk back, but sometimes I have to pick her up. And I put a warm coat on her and everything before we went today. Made sure she was nice and warm. She has a nice jacket. She didn't want to wear a hat, but she has a nice jacket. And she just, like this, paces. She just paces back and forth. She likes to look out that window, but I have to keep the blinds pulled over. You can't really see them because it's so bright, but I have to keep the blinds over because she'll walk right into the glass. Literally walk into the glass. See the back legs are shaking? I don't know if you can see it on here. But her back legs are shaking. I don't want to... I don't want to do anything before it's time. And I don't want to not do anything and make her struggle. So right now, and even like calling the vet and getting pain meds and stuff, I don't want to just keep her and have her sedated. That's not helping her life or mine. I don't know what to do. And the medicine, she's not taking the medicine anymore. I stopped her from it because that medicine made her worse. And she's not aggressive at all now, but she does not feel well. She does not feel well. And I hate to have to make a terrible decision. I don't want to. I'm tired of making decisions for that. I had to make it for my mom, and I don't want to make it for my dog. I'm tired of being the one to make a decision. I don't want to. She grunts, and even at nighttime I can hear her like she's not comfortable. She's constantly changing positions because she's not comfortable. She just stares. Like, see how she's just staring? She'll just stare either into her, because she sees maybe a reflection of herself in there too. But you saw her, she'll stand at the recliner chair. She was staring right over here at this chair, just staring at it. Just staring at it. That's not normal behavior for her. She is approximately 14, maybe 15. No younger than 12. And probably not older than 14. I got her from the neighbor who was dementia and didn't have any paperwork. But because she lived there, and the person who was in charge of her and her estate kind of figured out, and when my daughter at one point had taken the dog over to the township to get her registered, so she's about 14. She's about 14. She weighs 15 pounds. She's sweet. She's lovable. She's still eating. So until I see she's not eating anymore and not wanting to drink anymore, then I'm just going to deal with it. If it gets to the point where no matter what I make her to eat and she doesn't want to drink anymore, then that's when there's a problem. So I'm just going to keep praying. I'm just going to keep praying that she's going to hang in there and get better or feel better. I don't know. It's hard. It's very hard. She's such a good dog. From the day that I got her, she's never peed in this house or pooped in this house, ever. And she has thrown up recently, but that's it. She's really, really a good dog. Really a good dog. Moon, I showed everybody the chair that you sent for Frankie. I showed everybody the chair. I showed everybody. I keep it right here next to me where I sit. It's right to the right of me. Everybody loves it. Leslie said she's going to get one for her office. Oh. You know, the seizures were part of that medicine that she was on, but she wasn't on the medicine for that long. I only gave it to her for a couple of days. And, yeah, because when I'm calling her name, she don't really hear me. So what do I do about focal seizures? Thank you for checking, Moon. I think you're right. Thank you, Leo. My hearing is probably in 7 months from now because the unemployment screwed up. I'll start crying. Don't even talk about it. It's just when I thought there was a beautiful window of hope. Now they tell me I have to wait. And now there's already I've already waited 6 months for the appeal part. It's a mess. It's a mess. Because now they're so behind. The state should be ashamed of themselves to be so behind that I was waiting all those months. And here they had my name in mixed with somebody else because this dumb girl put my number down instead of hers. I'd like to find out who that lady was and give her a thank you card. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whoever this other girl, Diane, whoever she is, because that's what he called me when he called. He said, "Is this Diane?" I said, "Who's Diane?" Apparently she wrote the wrong number. Not phone number, the wrong account number. Really messed me up big time. I got a car that's so uncomfortable to drive that it actually creates backache and hip pain and everything else when I drive it. Like when I took Frankie to go see those lights, I was almost crippled trying to get out of that car. It is the worst mistake I've ever made to buy that car. Worst mistake I ever made. And the only way to get out of it is to save up like $4,000 to put down or to pay down on this car to get the amount that I owe down so I can trade it and get something different because there's no way right now. You know, when you drive off of a lot with a car, it depreciates in the first place. So I'm just in a challenge right now. But you know what? I'm going to find that silver lining and I'm going to figure it out. And eventually, whatever looks like it's against me is actually for me. And I can understand and believe that, you know what? God's timing, everything will be exactly the way it's supposed to be. And I just got to keep my faith. No matter how hard it gets, even with buttons, I got to keep my faith. I just got to. I have nothing else. All I have is faith. Yeah, totally not fair, Moon. Totally not fair. But you know what? Unfortunately, I don't know what else. It looks like it could be epilepsy or dementia. Yeah, I don't like the vet I had. I don't like that lady. She gave her these pills and didn't care that if she doesn't eat with these pills, she could bleed and hemorrhage and have bloody stools. I wasn't giving her that anymore. When I try to put the eye drops in her eyes, she now runs from me. She does become aggressive then because she don't want it. I just don't know what to do. All I can do is love my dog. Just love her. And now she's laying down now. So now she's settled down now. Thank God she's settled down. Thank you, Tammy. Love you too. Tammy, how did you ever make out? Did you report that lady that stole your money to get your money back? Did you call your bank or wherever you made the payment through? TikTok, Cash App or whatever? Did you contact them? Oh, thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. Oh, thank you, Moon. I'll check it out. To tell you the truth, it's sad to say, but vets are expensive. The medicine I paid for that now we can't even use because it's terrible for her. I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to have the reaction it did with her either. Waste of money. Lots of waste of money. Well, you need to contact Cash App again, Tammy, and tell them she's not voluntarily going to give it to you. and that you're demanding your money, you write a letter, email to Cash App. Write them an email, and make sure you tell them her name, the date that it happened, what she promised, and what she said that it was free. That's crazy. Yes, very, very expensive. Last time I took her, I paid for the blood work, I paid for the medicine, I paid for the second visit, the follow-up, and we're not any further than we were before we started. It's crazy. I wish she could talk. I wish Buttons could talk. Anyway. Oh, cranky. It's sad. You know, it even costs a lot of money when you're going to put your dog down. It's a lot of money to do that, too. I can't imagine my life here without my dog. Who's that for Tammy you're talking about with the consumer? Moon said, what about going to the consumer reporting through your local news channel? I don't want to be on TV. You talking about for me? I don't want to be on no TV. Oh, no. Oh, no. And then tell the whole world I was unemployed? You mean me? Oh, no. Oh, no. Hi, Lindsay. Oh, you mean, for Tammy? For Tammy to report about that lady? Oh, yeah. She threatened Tammy and everything. Hmm? I ain't going on the news channel. You crazy? I ain't going on the news channel. No. But it is wrong what's going on with unemployment. It is crazy. Thanks, Moon. Yeah, I don't want to go on no TV. No, I'm sure I'll get a million dates after that one. No. I can't. I couldn't. I could not. All right, guys. Well, if nobody's going to purchase right now, I'll be back on later. I'll be back on later, and we can find out what they're thinking. So if you're interested, we'll find out what they're thinking and do a little mini on them. So if you're interested in doing a little mini on your partner, not on you, but this is all about your partner. It's not about you, not 1 minute by the clock, but it'd be about them. What are they doing? What are they thinking? What direction are they headed? Is it worth the investment according to what we see about them? Yeah. So it'll be 55-55. If you're interested, line up, sign up. Because I'm only going to probably do about 5 people, maybe 5 at the most. So if you're interested, jump on it. I love you, Moon. Love you, Moon, always. You're so smart. I'm so glad I have you as a friend. You're so smart. Denise. Yeah. 24 is right around the corner, so let's find out what their intentions are. Do we quit now? Do we stop? Do we break it off? Do we hold on? Do we keep going because it's going to be worth it? Can you handle the truth that's going to come out of my mouth? Get ready, you guys. We love you too, Moon. What's career? I don't know what career is. What's career? You can always purchase a mini about career if you don't want about relationships or love. You can always purchase it. As a matter of fact, let's see. You know what, you guys? Why don't we take $10 off of 55.55 through Cash App and Zelle? $10 off. Through PayPal, it's still 55.55. Through Cash App and Zelle, it'd be 45.55. We'll take $10 off. So if you'd like a mini on anything, any topic, it's not your relationship because you're not in one, okay. 45.55. 45.55. $10 off, mini today. Sign up, and I'll be back shortly. So be ready, because within the hour, I'll be back, and we'll get knocking stuff out. $10 off. All right.